How exciting is this to see Billy Tom get to go and compete for an NCAA championship?
Oh, this is a very cool opportunity. You know, going into regionals, it always feels like a little bit of a long shot because only one guy gets in, but we definitely felt that Billy Tom had just as good of a shot as anybody, and the same with Stewart too. But yeah, it's just really exciting, especially the way he finished coming down the stretch. It was very cool to be able to watch there in person.
What was it like watching him, birdie those last 2 holes, then just to force that playoff and then to be able to close it out in the manner he did?
Yeah, the one thing that I've probably learned about Billy Tom this season is he's one of those players that can kind of handle the moment. He kind of likes to watch the scoreboard. It kind of helps him be able to focus and kind of create a plan moving forward when he knows how he stands, and that's not really always the case. But we were coming down, I think it was 15. We knew we were 2 back. Then we bogeyed 16, and I think he maybe got a little down thinking that we were going to be 3 back stepping on 17T, and the kid from Nevada actually made bogey on 18, so we stepped back up on 17T knowing we're only 2 down with 2 to play, and 17's a pretty gettable par 5 that day. The tee was moved up, and he hit a great drive, great bunker shot on his 3rd shot, and made an 8-footer for birdie. And then you go up to 18, and you just never know what's going to happen. It's by far one of the toughest golf holes on that course. It played that way all week. But to hit that drive that he did and that 6-iron under those circumstances, knowing exactly what you have to do, and to hit that shot under that much pressure and then to make the putt, it's unbelievable.
Obviously this is great for Billy Tom, but not just him, but for the entire program to have that representation on such a large stage.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, I think it's good for Billy Tom. It's definitely good for our golf program. I think it's good for Western Kentucky. Hopefully we can get out there and get the logo in front of some cameras out there at the Golf Channel.
How much pressure is that format at regionals where there's 5 teams that make it, but only one individual that's on those teams does?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. I think if anything, it almost kind of, I don't want to say frees you up, but it's a different kind of golf. You can play a little bit more aggressive because you're playing for one spot. You're not just playing for maybe like a top 10 or a top 20 like you normally would, and you get those points in the golf stat ranking, so it's a little bit different. You can maybe take on a little bit more risk, and it's also a lot different when you're playing as an individual versus being there as a team. It's a completely different dynamic, completely different game plan that we really had to attack that golf course.
Chan, I just told a lot of people, forget the fact you're the head coach. If you're a fan, you'd root for Billy Tom. He's just a great kid.
Absolutely. I can't say enough good things about him this season. I've said it over and over. Him and Stewart and Blake, our other seniors that we're losing this year, those guys have been unbelievable leaders. Anybody that's around those 3 guys for more than a couple of minutes, it's impossible to not pull for them. And Billy Tom's certainly no different. He's been an unbelievable leader this year. He sets such a great example day in and day out, whether it's on the golf course or in the gym. He's that kind of guy that you want leading your team.
Chan, one more thing. Besides him shooting the lowest score possible, and we'll ask Billy Tom this, what do you want Billy Tom to get out of this experience at the NCAA tournament?
I think it's the first time that we've ever had a player, in this position playing for a national championship. So, we're just going to go there and treat it like any other golf tournament. We're going to take it one shot at a time and just try to play as well as we can and let the chips fall where they will.